Hello everybody, my name is EK, welcome back to the channel. I have made myself some nice coffee in my Ember mug, please do sponsor me. And one thing pained me a lot during editing, so I was looking at, the footage that I was recording, and I noticed I ran straight past this. Someone in my viewer base must have been like, oh my god, how could you not see that? But I was in the heat of the moment, I was chasing down Venus. So over here we do have a pickup. And yes, it is the subway key. As I was assuming it was, we have obtained that. So I think now we can move back in here. And we can go into the subway itself. And we can put it in here. Put it in here. There we go. The key is missing. This can't be operated, but no problem. Because we now have the key. So, subway key. Let's put it in. The train can't move in that direction. Oh, well. Okay, well. Bit of an interesting system, but it's fine. It's fine. We move it in this direction. It's all good. It's all good. Here we go. Subway key. Easy. Seth inserted the subway key and turned it. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Look at this cool cutscene, guys. We're starting to float. And here we go. Whee! It looks like a very, very, very tiny subway as well, by the way. Where do we end up? Well, I don't know. Hello. Cool music, though. I'm feeling it, guys. I'm feeling the music. Okay, there's nothing on this side. On the other side, however, there is a Poke loot box thingy. Now, I don't know if we can go through the train to the other side. There wasn't a door here, right? No, as far as I can tell, there isn't a door. So we'll probably have to loop around. Oh, hello. How are you people doing? Yo, how's it going? Just getting off shift? Huh? Wasn't Lady Venus supposed to be coming today? Huh? I've seen your faces somewhere. That's it, the blacklist. You're Seth and Yuki. How did you get down here? Ah, this won't do. We can't let these two get into the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Shadow Pokemon Lab, okay. Cool. But they are sprinting off. So they must be trying to warn their superiors and... blow up the door. Look at this little piece of door trying to still cooperate, trying to still do its job. It's just a door trying to do its job, guys. It's just trying its very best to do its damn job and it can't. We found one U-disc. Ah. A U-disc. Alright, guys. I might cut a part, and I will cut a part. But I'm gonna run back the disk station thing and see if I can use it, because maybe there's no point to it, but I will. We also get the same cutscene again, although it is from a different angle, so it does make sense. All right, we are here again. Select a UFO disk, please. And let's see. So we have the U disk for moving up. I don't know if I ever did this as a kid, because I did finish this game, but I can't remember ever coming back here, so I actually don't know where this is going to lead me. I mean, we are going to go, well, straight up. And where are we now? Oh, we're going... Wait, we're back... Oh, that's pyrite, of course, because we're under pyrite. Wait, it's just a chest. What is in it? One time flute! Ooh! Cool. So, it's not a particularly difficult thing to find, but, you do have to think about the fact that you can return there, that you can use the U-disc to go up. We are still missing the L-disc, I do believe. But getting an additional time fluid is really cool. I'll probably keep it for a bit because, I could use it on Suicune right now, but Suicune is already making some progress. Not too much, but, I feel like it's wasted when it's not full. So I guess what I'll maybe do is I'll keep it for... I was thinking about keeping it for Reikau, but I kind of want to keep it for, well, whatever iteration of Totodile, Crocodile, Feraligatr we get, because that is going to be a main part of my team. Alright, I'm going to go back to where we just were, and I'll see you guys there. So, I was looking at my TMs, and we have Toxic, and it's a poison move. Now, I don't really use poison stuff too often, but it is going to, well, poison someone and keep ticking away. And this could be quite good. So I was looking at which Pokemon can use it, and actually quite a lot of mine can use it. But Misdreavus doesn't really have that many good moves. Well, I mean, I guess Shadow Ball is great. I mean, he has good moves. What am I talking about? But the thing that I wanted to mention is that Mean Look prevents escape. But I feel like in this game, because Pokemon can't run away, unless I'm severely mistaken somewhere, I feel like there isn't really a point to having Mean Look be a part of its build. So I'm going to put Toxic there instead. So we now have the ability... Poof! See, guys, big thing. So I was playing the newest Pokemon games. Well, not the newest, but I was playing Sword or Shield. I think I got Sword. So I was playing it, and it said like Tada or something. Number Poof. I was like 1, 2, and Tada? I was like, what? No, it's Poof! Guys, it's Poof! That might be the title of this video. It's Poof. Also, I was trying to look at these health items for a bit because I never use them and I keep talking about them. And one of the ones that I was looking at is the black glasses that give dark type Pokemon or dark type moves more power. But I would give it to one of my Pokemon, but currently I don't think my Pokemon know any dark type moves really. I think Entei may know. I think Entei knows like a Bite, right? And Bite is a dark type move, I think. So I could give it to Entei. Yeah, so I could give it to him. I mean, he's not holding anything right now anyway. You know, I would probably give it to my Umbreon if I were using him a lot, because Umbreon probably takes more advantage of the item. But since I don't think I have anything else to hold it, I'll put it onto Entei. I would kind of like to have some fire boosting thing, so I could give it to Entei, and Entei could become an absolute god. We also have a couple other items. So we have, for example, the black belt, which is going to move fighting type moves. I could probably give that... Do I have him in my party right now? Yes, I can give it to him on top. Oh, he's holding experience here. Really? Cool. I kind of forgot about that thing, actually. Yes, okay. You know what? We don't even care about that. How far is him on top into being cleansed anyway? Oh, he's pretty close to being cleansed. Okay, that's pretty cool. I will actually then come back to my decision. I will put XP share back on him, provided that it is currently taking down the gauge. I'm not quite sure, but let's just assume that is the case because he has been going down. We put experience share on there, but we will put the black belt on there later just so he gets more moves. We also have the Quick Claw, a hold item that occasionally allows the first strike. Now the thing is, I'm not sure I care about the speed aspect that much. I mean, it's not a bad thing if you're playing like competitive Pokemon or something, but it's not something that I know which Pokemon I want to put it on. You know, Suicune right now doesn't really care about it because Suicune doesn't really do too much. I guess I could put it on one of these Pokemon. At least there's like an indicator as to whether they're holding an item. So I could put it on Ampharos because Ampharos is not holding anything. And I might as well just do that in case it loses the speed race. And then, you know, it can still get the first strike even though it lost the speed race. I'm assuming that is what it does. So at least all my Pokemon besides my Suicune are now holding something. I still have the protein and the zinc stuff. You know what? I'm going to just use these because otherwise I'll never use them. So what I'll do... Actually... No. You know what? You know what we're doing? Guys, I have a big brain plan. And you will probably very much disagree with my plan. But I'm gonna save them all those upgrades until we get my one true Pokemon, and we're gonna completely overpower him, put everything on that guy. My Relegator is gonna become a god. Also, I noticed that these are cages that look pretty much Pokemon sized. Do you reckon these cages are used to transport regular Pokemon and then bring them to the lab and turn them into shadow Pokemon? Because I'm assuming that's what's, you know, been happening in the Oh, that's the wrong thing. But yeah, I'm assuming that's what's happening in the Pokemon Shadow Lab. You know, they're transforming Pokemon into Shadow Pokemon and they're, you know, experimenting with them and trying to make them stronger, trying to make them the ultimate Pokemon. Alright, let's head through the door. Hello. So first of all, on the floor over here, we do have something. Ha, take that and a weep. You'll never be able to chase us now. Ha ha ha. What? Don't you think that was overdoing things a little? It's too late now. Come on, let's skedaddle. What do we find? A main gate key. Oh, okay, guys. So I kind of ran back and forth for no purpose, because I could have just come in here. I could have picked up this key and left, because I'm assuming the main gate key refers to the main gate of the Pokemon Shadow Lab, which is, of course, the key that's going to allow us to go through the front door. And this is just a dead end. This is just our first glimpse of the Pokemon Lab, I guess. We will be returning here later, I'm assuming, because there is a stairway down and there is a chest over there. But for now, we can head out. However, while I really do want to continue the main story, today I am not going to be taking us to the Shadow Lab. Well, I mean, maybe I will, but not now. What I will do instead is, remember that a while ago I talked about a side quest. A side quest that had us go through a whole lot of trainers again. Something that I was thinking like, oh, do I really want to do that? Yes, I do, because I want to go and try and be as completionist about this game as I can without going too crazy. And doing that side quest definitely is a part of it. So I'm going to go and head back to Pyrite Town. I'm going to go battle my way through a whole lot of trainers. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to edit it. It kind of depends on how long it's going to take me. I might, like 10x speed it so you can still watch what happens and skip it if you want to. Or maybe I'll just cut to the end depending on what happens. So yeah, I'm going to go do that. And you guys will see something happening on the screen right now. Maybe I'll be back in a second. I don't know. I just used the scent case that I forgot I had, and it said Seth massaged Suicune using a vivid scent. Suicune was delighted. Suicune came to its senses. The door to Suicune's heart opened up a lot. So does that mean... I don't know how far he was along initially. You know what? I'm just gonna experiment here. I'm gonna use all of them, and I'm gonna see how much they... Actually, no. Wait. Hold on. Guys, take a mental image. So that is what? Like, somewhere between 3.5 and 3.75, right? Like 3.6, 3.7-ish of a bar. Let us use another one of those. The cologne case, Vivid Scent. Here we go. Put it on Suicune. Let's get some massaging going. Suicune, once again, is very much delighted. The door to Suicune's heart opened a lot. Okay. So we had like what? 3.6, 3.7-ish? I mean... was that like 0.1, 0.2 bar? Maybe it does something else. Maybe it doesn't, remove the gauge. Maybe it like boosts subsequent gauge reduction or something like that. Because I can't imagine, I'm having to use 10 or for like 1 bar, right? Unless I can pick them up somewhere easily. Okay, now I will cut away. Oh, so I was looking into reclaiming my Pokemon, and I forgot there's a cost associated with it. So that's 4,900 Poké dollars. I do have my cam off, by the way, because I'm going to be cutting and speeding up and stuff, and I don't want my cam to like be looking all weird. So I might cut in a couple times without having my cam available. I like how she walks to the back, goes and picks up the Pokemon, and then gives it back to us. So we go, fine, thank you. Take your lovely Pokemon with you. Seth got Mantine. Is it Mantine? Mantine? Come see me again if you have a Pokemon you'd like me to raise. Alright, so we can now go to our Pokemon, and we can see how Mantine is doing. The door to its heart is about to open. Undo the final lock. Cool! So this Pokemon is now fully done, so we can go and unlock it. Okay, I'm gonna go and head over there for a second. And here we go. A Mantine. I'm assuming it's Mantine. It makes more sense to me. But here we go! It is being cleansed by Celebi. Mantine opened the door to its heart. Mantine regains the move Wing Attack. You gained 0 experience points. Oh, so in daycare you don't get experience points when you're Shadow Pokemon, I suppose. That's a bit unfortunate. Mantine obtained a ribbon. Would you like to give him a nickname? No, I will not. The unfortunate thing, though, is that Mantine is only level 33, so a little bit low. I mean, to be fair, I'm saying that, but my Ampharos and my Espion are also quite low. I'm doing the side quest partially because I want a completionist mode through that, but also because I think it's wise to level my Pokemon up a bit, because I feel like we are not really leveling all our Pokemon sufficiently anymore. So what moves do we have? We have Wing Attack, Supersonic, Bubble Beam, and Takedown. Now, Takedown, I think it's a very strong attack, but it does hurt us. Bubble Beam is just, well, forcefully sprays bubbles that may lower speed. And Supersonic emits bizarre sound waves that may cause confusion. And Wing Attack strikes the target with wings spread wide. Now, I'm going to just go into my box and figure out which Pokemon I want to take with me. And then I'm going to probably start my journey into the Pyrite Battle Simulator again. Alright guys, I just noticed that Piloswine has an ability that I think a lot of us men, we possess this power. Oblivious, prevents attraction. We don't even know when we're being flirted with. Piloswine doesn't know when he's being flirted with. He's just completely oblivious, and I can appreciate that. Alright, I have figured out the composition that I want to take into the whole hell of trainer battles. Alright, I have figured out which Pokemon I'm going to be taking with me. So I have Entei coming in. I have Suicune coming in, who I actually do... Wait, why does... But I just gave you an item. Wait, hold on. Item, give... Yeah, Macho Brace. I don't know what it does exactly. It says a hold item that promotes growth but reduces speed. So probably like additional stat gains or something. But maybe it also increases the heart gauge return stuff. So I'll just put it on Suicune. Entei is running the black glasses for the dark attack, so for additional damage on bite. I'm thinking about maybe swapping that over to Umbreon, who I'm also going to be taking with me. Currently, he's using a silk scarf. I'll see what I do later on, but I'm using Entei more. Then I have Espion, and I took an item off that was on Metatite initially, and that is the Twisted Spoon. And Twisted Spoon boosts the total amount of damage done by psychic attacks, and since we are running Confusion, of course, that is very strong. And I think we had discovered that Espion learns Psybeam pretty soon as well, but I'm not quite sure on that one. Then we have Ampharos coming in with a Quick Claw just to be a bit quicker, just so we have some electric damage coming in too. And then Metatite is now, instead of Hitmontop, I actually think I find Metatite more interesting as a Pokemon. Plus there is still an Evolve to be had. And this one now has the experience share to go. So I'm going to go and run into the trainers. And yeah, you'll see what you'll see. Ta-da! I am back. Whew, that was quite some. I did some inefficiencies there where I definitely took on some trainers I didn't have to. Fortunately, I didn't have to take up all the trainers, so that wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. A lot of trainers could be skipped, fortunately, but I am back. So yeah, I don't know how I edited that in post, but this is what I wanted to get back to. So remember, we were here because we had to go take out Miror B, right? And Miror B was taken out by us. But then, whose feet do we see at the top of the screen right now? Who's that? Well, this right here is a Miracle B. I am a Miror B's rightful successor, going to get me an afro. So, you know, Miror B had the beautiful big afro. Miracle B wants that too. And he is the successor for Miror B. You know, we get the same song as well. You know, we get the very groovy. I don't know. Is that still a word? Groovy. All right. So anyway, this was all just to get to him. I don't think there's too much of a reason to actually go here. You know, it is very much optional. But I did want to showcase it on the series because I knew about this. You know, I had learned about this when I was a kid, and I did go and double check. You know, look up a guide, see if this was actually a thing or if I'm misremembering this. It confirmed that I, you know, wasn't, you know, hallucinating. So yeah, now we fight Miror B. Not Miror B, Miracle B, the true successor. As you will have probably seen in the footage, depending on how I edited that together, I did get a decent amount of progress towards my unlocking of Suicune's heart. Now, it didn't go as fast as I had hoped. I was hoping I could cleanse 1 or 2 full Pokemon here. Obviously, I do have experience share on, so that might reduce it a little bit. Also, is that the first time we've applied burning? I don't know if we have applied burning before, but that's pretty nice. Alright, I mean, every time Suicune has this, I'm fine with that, because that means I can call, and calling reduces the heart gauge. So I will go and Entei will just... I mean, I guess Entei might as well just nuke Sand Flash, probably one-shot, and then call on Suicune again. Entei has been really strong. I would love to get some, I think they're called PP ups, right? Where you can increase the amount of PP on an ability. And I would love to use some of those on Fire Blast, because having only 5 Fire Blasts is kind of eh. I'm kind of hoping we can get a secondary fire move as well, like Flame Wheel, something like that, where we can, you know, keep up the pressure a bit more consistently, because I'm just running out of fire moves so quickly. And then Bite and Stomp are decent DPS, but it doesn't have the stab bonus, or the same type attack bonus, I believe it's called, where, in case you don't know, if you attack with a Pokemon and the ability typing is the same as your Pokemon's type, then you deal additional damage. I don't know what the exact percentage increase is, like probably like 50% or something, but it deals more damage, so that's really cool. We can now Bite, Sand Slash, and then we can Shadow Rush, Electrode. There we go. Entei is getting a bit low. We do have a potion on us. We used a couple potions. I even used a Hyper Potion just before I went to the save station, and I think I did the exact same thing the first time I came through. So I made the same mistake twice, which is not optimal, but it's fine. Oh yeah, we have Seeking coming in. Seeking might know some water moves, so we have to be a bit careful. Electrodes, please don't kill Entei. Alright, so we Hyper Potion. Here we have 4 left. We can stock up on some, you know, we have gotten quite some Poké-Dollars playing through this. So Entei can once again go ham. I guess Entei... Electrode's gonna just burn down to whatever. I'm gonna just... Actually, I'm gonna call Suicune. The heart gauge is quite low. Our final move will be unlocked when we cleanse Suicune. I wasn't expecting to unlock a Gust, by the way, a flying move on Suicune, but there we go. I'm hoping we get something like Surf, like an AoE water move. Because, you know, getting Surf would be amazing. Waterfall's also a really cool move. There we go. Electrode died by burn. Sorry, I mean fainted. Pokemon never die. Pokemon faint. My apologies. Alright, and they get some experience. Good. Linoon, we can one-tap with Fire Blast, I'm pretty sure. There is Paralyzation on Entei. I guess I think I have Paralyze heals in my... Do I have Paralyze heals? Paralyze heals. There we go. I have 1. So there we go. It's removed. It does cost me a turn though, but hey, that's fine. So Shadow Rush the Seeking. I just need Seeking to be dead. Seeking is the pressure onto my Suicune. Sorry, onto my Entei. And I don't want Entei to die. Please don't waterfall my Entei now. Please don't waterfall my Entei. Please waterfall my Suicune. Like, the AI in this game seems so much smarter than in other Pokemon games, where they're actually using effective moves as opposed to just randomly spamming them on whichever target is available. But, you know, we can win this without Ampharos. Without Entei by putting in Ampharos. And Ampharos can take care of Seeking, no problem whatsoever. I feel like I should be hot swapping my Pokemon a lot more, like swapping them in and out whenever it's, a better typing, but I'm just not doing that. Alright, here we go. It's time for big damage from Ampharos. Ampharos will use Thunderbolt on Seeking. And Suicune once again will Call. So we are in the final bar, guys. We've entered the final bar for Suicune. See, I'm not too scared of Linoon. Linoon doesn't really do too much, so we can just leave that one alive. But Seeking needs to die. Because Waterfall is going to hurt me even if it's not. I was scared. Oh no, Ampharos flinched as well. Okay, here we go. We Hyper Potion onto Ampharos. Do I even have revives if I even want to use revives? Wait, I didn't mean to call. I want to go to items. Oops. I mean, the damage isn't too bad if it doesn't crit. But they really want my Ampharos dead. Right, don't worry. Ampharos will Thunderbolt now onto Seeking, and we're going to be all fine. Shadow Rush into Linoon. Okay, don't crit my Ampharos, please. Thank you. That's my sound effect for Thunderbolt. Hope you liked it. Ah, Pseudo Wudo. So that is water and... Is that water and earth? It is water, I'm pretty sure about that. But I do know that in one of the old games you had to get... you had to get like a water bottle to force the Sudowoodo from like a location where you had to pass. I'm really tempted to do a replay of Pokemon Gold. But not the remakes, you know, the actual original Pokemon Gold on the Game Boy Advance. Because that was... absolutely amazing, and I might cover it at some point. If you really want to see me play that game, you know, do leave a comment. If I get a couple comments, you know, all wanting me to cover that, then I might. Anyway, I will just hit the. I guess we'll just take out the Linoon. You know, we'll be fine. Hyper mode again, so we cool. Like I have like a list of like 10 games that I'm looking to play on my Nostalgic Gold series. I am tempted to maybe do like a poll on my channel, but I don't think I have enough viewers right now to get a meaningful poll. Like if I get like 2 answers, there's not really any use to it. But maybe at some point I could do a poll and people can vote on which game they want to see next. So I have some viewer input, because it's not like I'm particularly looking into one game more than the others. There's many games that I would like to cover, but I only have so much time. So once again, we Confusion Linoon and Shadow Rush Linoon too. Just nuke this Linoon. Come on, take him out. I think Espion might also level up after this kill. After this fainting, which will then give us the... Oh, stop going into hyper mode. I mean, I love hyper mode for the sake that I can call and reduce the heart gauge, but at this point, is he gonna learn Psychic now? Sorry, Confusion. Like, this fight's actually proving much more of a challenge than I had anticipated. Just because, I mean, I'm running 2 Shadow Pokemon that don't really do too much. So, I guess I'll go items again, and I will Hyper Potion. Quite often I'm the kind of person, like, I'll have Hyper Potions or I'll have potions in games in general. And then I'll be the kind of person to just hold on to them till the very end. And then I'll end the game with like 372 potions in my inventory. And, because I'm like, oh, but, what if I don't have them when I need them, but then I don't use them when I need them? Because maybe there's a time where I need them more. Wow, that was only 2 damage. 2. That is nothing. Okay. I'm gonna believe in my Suicune to actually land Shadow Rush here. Beautiful song. But the music in this game is good, right? I mean, it is Pokemon kind of music, but it has some really unique takes on it that I feel like are much different than your usual Pokemon themes, which I quite enjoy. Alright, Confusion. My Suicune this time, I guess? No, another 2 damage. Oh no. At this point, my SP and my die him. You know what? Let me use Swift. I never use Swift. And then we... Oh! We do learn Surf! Let's go! See, I wasn't sure about that, but I love that. Because I remember using Surf so much on my Feraligatr when I played this game initially. Like, I was grinding my Feraligatr. I think I capped my Feraligatr too. I think he was level... I think 100 is the cap, right? Or 99? Remember. But there we go. SP level 36. I think we learn... Yeah, we learn Psybeam. Do you pronounce the P in Psybeam, or is it Psybeam? I always say Psybeam, but maybe you don't even pronounce it. So fires a peculiar ray that may confuse the target. So it's 65 power, 100 accuracy. It is more power than Confusion. It is also just as accurate, and... Well, I mean, isn't it literally... I think it is literally just an upgrade of Confusion, with the only downside that it has 5 less PP. Yeah, I think I'll just take out Confusion. Like, I think once I learn Psybeam, there's no reason for me to ever use Confusion again unless I run out of PP. But, you know, it's 20, so it's whatever. You know, we can just... We visit Pokemon centers often enough where that is not an issue. My dreams! You've ruined my dreams of getting something. Sorry, I didn't realize that we were on a timer here. So I can't remember if there's anything else to do here. Darn, I don't care if no one agrees. I'm still the rightful heir to Miror B, even though my hair hasn't grown to a full afro, though. Darn. Okay, yeah, we can talk to him again, but it doesn't do anything. So honestly, I think that is everything. Now, I don't know if we were able to walk around here last time. I guess we were, because there was a chest. There's also this back room where I think we found the plushie previously. I don't think there's anything new here. I am going to look up the guide real quick and see if I'm missing anything, because I don't want to have to go through this place like, you know, a third time. So one moment, please. No, I don't think there's anything else I can do here. So it was just for that one battle, but, you know, we got some of the lesser seen stuff in Pokemon Colosseum done now. So I don't think there's any way I can leave this place without actually manually walking all the way back. Now, I hope one of the transitions doesn't trigger more trainers, because that would be really, really unfortunate. So I'm gonna walk back and hope that all the trainers are still defeated, because otherwise I will have to go through all of them again, which will be a little bit unfortunate. So yeah, I'll see you guys outside. Alright, and we can take the elevator down at least this time, so that is very nice. And I think that brings us outside. There weren't any trainers that we had to do, so that is really good. I like how if you take 2 steps down here, or 3 steps down here, you automatically leave this place. If you take like a step too many, you have to walk all the way back up, which is a little bit unfortunate. But all the trainers have been taken care of, so probably now that we have left this place, they will reset, or maybe they'll reset when we, you know, leave. I think when you visit the world map, I think that's when they leave. Now, the guide is saying something about the police station, but I think that is just what we did before already. But I am going to visit the police station just to be clear. Because it's talking about the cells, that some people will be together in cells now. But I think we've already seen all of this. Huh? You went and checked out the lab? Oh, wait. There's actually more stuff here. Cool. What could it be? I don't have a clue about what's going on at the lab. So the stuff we just did, by the way, that stuff we can do at any point in the game. Like, the moment you defeat Miror B, you can technically go back in there again, but the Pokemon are like level 38, 40-ish, so you have to be a little bit careful. But you can return at any point in the game up until the point you beat the game. Once you've beaten the game, he will no longer be there. They said there will be some new prisoners, so they split me and Folly up. But you know, the guys in the next cell, those voices sound familiar. Hello? Good day. Ah, it's you. Ah, get away from me. The door is locked. I think we can use the jail key again. Now, I don't know if this dialogue is the same as before. Maybe it is, but I'm going to go in here anyway to check real quick. Elevator going down. So, you know, he's referencing the under, of course. So, we have wrapped up quite some stuff. So, what we have done today is we have wrapped up the entire stuff in the under. I don't think there is going to be a reason for us to return to the under anymore. Unless, I guess we can maybe go to the Colosseum now, but I'm not quite sure. I'll have to check that out. The stuff in Pyrite Town is finished, as far as I'm aware. So the under, maybe just the Colosseum. We have our next destination locked in and loaded. You know, we go to the Shadow Pokemon Lab next, a secret lab run by the criminal syndicate Cypher to study and develop Shadow Pokemon. We have the main front door key. Now, I have no idea how long this video is going to get due to me editing this all later, but I'm going to be calling it here. I will see you guys again next time where we go into the Pokemon Shadow Lab. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day, and I'll see you around.